As we move through life, our bodies change in ways we don't always talk about, especially when it comes to our most private moments. And with those changes come questions many men silently ask themselves. Is the way I've always approached self-pleasure still right for my body today? If you've ever wondered that, especially after turning 60, you're not alone. In fact, it's one of the most common yet rarely spoken concerns men face as they age. And it's a conversation we need to have openly, without shame, without embarrassment, but with knowledge and care. This isn't about performance. It's not about living up to some standard you might have set for yourself decades ago. This is about health. Protecting your circulation, supporting your prostate, and keeping a strong, positive connection with your body as the years go by. Today, we're going to explore why self-pleasure remains a healthy and natural part of life as you get older, and then walk through the 3 most critical mistakes to avoid so it stays that way. But before we dive in, let's clear the air. A healthy, respectful connection to your own sexuality is not just normal. It's a vital part of overall well-being at every age. Masturbation is not only normal, but it's genuinely beneficial for your health, especially as the years go by. Regular, gentle self-stimulation is one of the simplest and most natural ways to support your long-term male health. It helps keep blood circulating through the sensitive tissues of the penis, which is crucial for maintaining function and health. It nourishes the prostate by promoting the healthy flow of fluids. It has also been shown to lower stress hormones like cortisol, which can have a powerful positive effect on your overall health from your heart to your immune system. And many men find that it helps improve their sleep quality by calming the nervous system. So if it's so beneficial, why does the approach need to change? Because your body has changed. The way your body responds to touch in your 60s or 70s is very different from how it did in your 20s. And there is no shame in that. It is not a failure. It is simply biology. As we age, our skin becomes thinner and more delicate. The nerve endings that once fired instantly may now need a little more time and a gentler kind of coaxing to awaken. And the blood vessels, especially in sensitive areas, can be more reactive and easily strained. This is why your approach to self-pleasure needs to evolve along with your body. It's not about using more force or chasing the same intensity you once did. It's about tuning in, being mindful, and listening to what your body needs now. And that brings us to the first major mistake that so many men make, often without even realizing it: rushing. For many men, masturbation became a habit formed in younger years when privacy was limited and speed was essential. Over the decades, self-pleasure can quietly turn into something purely mechanical, a race to the finish line. But after 60, this kind of rushed, goal-oriented approach can start working against you. Here's why. When you rush, your nervous system stays in a subtle state of alertness, almost like a mild fight or flight mode. Your muscles stay tense, your breathing becomes shallow, and your blood vessels constrict instead of opening up. Your heart rate might climb, but in a stressed way, not in the relaxed, open state your body needs for healthy blood flow. Instead of receiving deep, nourishing circulation, your tissues are placed under strain. The experience shifts from one of feeling and connection to one of friction and tension. Over time, your body can actually start associating touch with stress rather than safety and relaxation. The result? You may feel unsatisfied, sore, or even find it harder to get aroused at all, simply because your body never truly learned to let go. The solution? Slow down. You don't have to turn it into an elaborate ritual, but giving yourself even a few extra minutes can transform the experience. Before you begin, take several deep, slow breaths. Let your shoulders drop, unclench your jaw, and feel your body soften. These small cues tell your nervous system it's safe to relax, opening the door for better blood flow and a more pleasurable, connected experience. Mistake number 2: Using too much pressure. This is one of the most common habits men fall into, and it often goes hand in hand with rushing. As sensitivity changes over time, it's tempting to compensate with a tighter grip or more intense motion. Over time, this can lead to what's sometimes called death grip syndrome, where your body becomes conditioned to respond only to a very specific and very intense type of stimulation. But the penis isn't just a muscle. It's a complex structure made of delicate sponge-like blood vessels, thousands of nerve endings, and connective tissue designed to respond best to gentle, steady stimulation. When you repeatedly use an overly tight grip, you create excess friction, compression, and strain on these tissues. This can gradually dull sensitivity, making it harder to respond to lighter, more natural touch, the kind you would typically experience with a partner. It can also lead to physical issues such as soreness, skin irritation, or even micro tears you might not notice right away. If inflammation or injury develops, it can make future stimulation uncomfortable and, in some cases, anxiety-inducing. The fix? Practice gentleness. Consciously loosen your grip, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. Give your body time. It may take a few days or weeks to fully adapt, but it will. Using a natural, unscented lubricant is also a smart choice. This isn't a sign of a problem. It's a simple tool that reduces friction, protects the skin, and makes the experience smoother and more comfortable. Shift your focus from pressure to presence. When you tune into how the experience feels, rather than racing toward the end, you reawaken your body's natural sensitivity in a healthier, more sustainable way. Now, the third mistake might catch you off guard because it has nothing to do with how you touch your body. It has everything to do with how you feel about it. This mistake is ignoring the emotional side of self-pleasure. Let's face it, most of us were never taught that our emotions and our hormones are deeply connected to our physical arousal. Our thoughts, our memories, our stress levels, they all shape how we experience touch. For some men, this shows up as shame. Maybe we're raised to believe that masturbation was wrong, dirty, or something to hide. For others, it's about the changes that come with age, the way your body looks, the way it responds, how long it takes. And slowly, these thoughts can become quiet sources of stress during an act that should be relaxing. You start wondering, am I normal? Is this okay? Instead of finding comfort in the experience, you feel tension, guilt, or even a sense of avoidance. But here is what is so important to remember. Emotions that are pushed down don't just go away. They get stored in the body, in the muscles, in the breath, even in the way your blood flows. Over time, this emotional weight can lead to performance anxiety, a disconnection from your body, and even depression. For many men, that loss of connection turns into a loss of desire, not because their body can't respond, but because their heart no longer feels safe in the experience. Now, understanding these mistakes is the first critical step toward reclaiming a confident and healthy connection with your body. The mindful practices we are about to discuss are foundational for your long-term health and well-being. But for those of you looking to go even further and address what many experts believe is the real root cause of declining performance as we age, I want to share something truly remarkable that complements everything we're talking about today. It's a bizarrely simple 100% natural home remedy that takes just 7 seconds a day. This method has been a life-changing breakthrough for tens of thousands of men, helping them restore the kind of firm, lasting, and spontaneous erections they had in their youth without any pills or lifestyle changes. To discover it for yourself, simply open the camera on your phone right now and point it at the QR code you see on your screen. It will take you directly to a short eye-opening video that explains everything. If you're on a device where that's not easy, don't worry. The direct link is also pinned at the very top of the comments section below this video. Check it out now, and then we'll continue with the powerful self-care routine you can begin tonight. But for now, let's continue with creating your new healthy routine. Let's bring it all together into a simple, healthy framework you can follow. Step 1. Set the stage. Create a calm, private space where you feel safe, comfortable, and unhurried. Make sure you're clean and relaxed. This helps your body shift into a state of ease. Step 2. Be mindful. Before you begin, pause for a moment. Take slow, deep breaths. Let go of the day's stress and tune in to how your body feels in the present moment.